What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So today I'm going to be showing you some Funko Pops that I regret not buying because they got expensive. So let's check it out. Alright guys, so this is another different type of video. I hope you guys are enjoying these different types of video, like I did online Funko Pop hunting the other day, and I've done a few other videos. I just, I want to do different content than Funko News or unboxing and things like that every now and then. So if you guys have any suggestions or ideas that you guys want me to try out, please let me know down below. Also, the majority did vote on me reviewing random pops out of my collection, so I'll probably start doing that maybe once a week on Sundays or something like that, where I pick 2 to 3 pops or maybe 1 to 3 pops out of my collection, review it in the video for you guys, and you guys just get to see pops out of my collection or a random pop unboxed. So I felt like that'd be something fun maybe, and maybe I'll throw that up alongside another video for the day. We'll see. But anyways, if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like down below. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying it. As well, if you're new here, consider subscribing, clicking that notification bell to stick around. We do daily content over here and all kinds of reviews and unboxings and yada yada yada. I'll stop going on and on. Anyways, main topic of the video, we're going to be talking about some Funko Pops that I regret not buying. Like seriously, some of these I'm so angry and upset about, and honestly, you win some, you lose some sometimes. At the time, maybe I was buying a different pop or I was collecting something different. So like I said, you win some, you lose some. But some of these went up really, really high in value, and I really, really wish I bought some of them. So I got about 11 pops here that turned into just mega grails. So first up, we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I originally had like a couple from this set. I think I had Katara, Aang with Momo, Toph, and then maybe like 2 more. I think Sokka and maybe Zuko, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, the reason I regret not buying these is because of the 2 main grails in the set, and we have Azula being the most expensive one in the set now, and she is currently at $160, and she is a GameStop exclusive, Funko Fan Club exclusive, so that really sucks, because I remember seeing her in stores on the shelf, and she was up for pre-order for ever. And then when the live action series got announced and it jumped on Netflix, the original show, all of these pops just skyrocketed, and I watched her go from like whatever the retail amount for, I think it was like $11.99 maybe. Yeah, $11.99 to like $25, on the secondhand market when she first released, all the way up to, I think, $60 at one point, and then she climbed to $80, and I was like, I don't think she'll stay there. I think she'll go down. And then I watched her pass the $100 mark, and then she was selling for, I think, as high as like $225, as I think I saw it, maybe $250, and it was just nuts. And I think Aang's peak was about $300 as well. Speaking of, for that line, the Aang on Air Chase, I really wanted that pop, and I tried to get it in store. It's funny, I went the day before it released in store, and I really thought it wasn't going to come that week, so I didn't go. Next day I come, all of them are in store, and I'm like, I missed it by a day. Oh my god. Like, I went in on the wrong day. It's just, I felt like on that Avatar set, everything was against me. I should have bought Azula. I had the chance. I should have bought her. I didn't. So that's my fault. So that kind of sucks. But the 2 main grails, I really wish I would have gotten at the time, because even the Aang Chase, I had the opportunity to buy it for like, I think it was selling for like $65 at the time. And then it shot up like crazy later on, like I said, when everything got announced. And it's had a ton of restock since, so it's at $100, $90 to $100 range now, so it's relatively cheaper to get. But it's just kind of like, I could have got it around $60 instead of like $100, so it's like, Anyways, the rest of the set too, I kind of regret not holding on to or buying sooner, because they're all like in the $20 to $30 range until they restock, obviously. But still, it just kind of sucks for that set, because that is one of my favorite childhood shows, and I really wish I would have jumped on collecting the set. But a lot of it was I was focused on Dragon Ball Z and My Hero Academia at the time, so I was just like, let's not collect Avatar. I can always get it later. Oh, Zuko Chase is included in that, because that's still like $50 to $60. Moving on, guys, we do have 1 Dragon Ball Z pop on this list, and that is the Dragon Ball Z 2-pack, Bulma and Goku. So now, I had these 2 pops separately, and it's kind of funny. I remember somebody making a post the other day They were saying, I cannot believe that people would rather have a 2-pack with a sticker on it than buy the pops separately for cheaper. And I think a lot of it is that some of those 2-packs end up being super rare. Like this one is super rare, especially with the BAM sticker on it. And I really wish I would have gotten it a long time ago when it was like 60 bucks. And then I remember it going from 60 to 80, and then it went to 80 to 100, and then now it is currently sitting at like 125 on the Funko app. But if you get it looking for it with that official sticker, it's going for a little bit more, maybe like 160 to 180 range. I haven't really seen anybody selling it for that cheaper, but maybe I could find. I haven't looked on eBay in a while, but anyways, I do regret not buying this 2-pack. I would rather have the 2-pack over the 2 common pops, only because of the exclusivity and how rare this 2-pack is. That's pretty much it. It's just a rare pop to have in the Dragon Ball Z collection, and I do like rare pops, and I do like rare stickers. I mean, the BAM one's not a rare sticker, but you know, the whole pop itself is rare and hard to get. So that's the reason I want it, and that's the reason that the chase for it makes it fun, and the price for it makes it fun. But yeah, it definitely has been an elusive 2-pack that I've been trying to get for a while, but I might not have the funds at the while, or at the time, or maybe I just bought something else. Another one we have is the Colossal Titan FYE exclusive black and white. So this is a 6-inch pop. It is currently sitting at $75 from Attack on Titan. $75 on the Funko app is what I meant. I was just saying the show. And the reason I'm bummed about this one is because I waited so long to watch the show. I originally watched Attack on Titan, like I watched like a few episodes. It was a little gory and weird. I didn't understand the whole naked Titan things. It kind of freaked me out. So I didn't watch it. I gave it another shot, and it's a phenomenal anime. I freaking loved just every minute of it, and I can't wait till the 4th season. I'm so excited. That's the reason I got the pop so early on, because when the 4th season was announced, these things started skyrocketing, and I practically have the full set. I don't think you guys can see it up there, but I do have the full set almost up there. I'm just missing the 2 Colossal Titans. Now, the regular Colossal Titan, he didn't jump too much in price. He's still, like, I want to say he's like $15 to $20 above what he was originally, which is great. It's not too much of a price hike. But this Colossal Titan, it became one of like the ones that was very elusive and hard to get. And it does have various stickers to it. And it's hard to find one for 75 bucks. You could probably find one for like $90, but honestly not under $90. And it just sucks because I remember it being at like $40 to $50 for the longest time, and now it's 90 plus. So I wish I didn't wait so long to get it after the fact, but at the time when I did start, all of these were on the up and up, and I had none. I had none in the set, so it kind of sucked. I had to, you know, get the commons first, the cheaper ones, and then move on to the more exclusive ones. Though I did kind of do that backwards, because sometimes in the sets I do get the commons first, because if it has a lot of commons in the set, I like to knock those out first because they're more pieces to get. But this one, I actually knocked out a lot of the more expensive ones, some in big lots in one go. But Attack on Titan has been a very annoying set to collect for 2020, I will say. And then, you know, the pandemic and everything going on like that, and setting back money-wise, or setting back, it's just, everything's been going freaking nuts. And a lot of this inflation in price and prices just going up has been due to the pandemic as well, or a show announcement. It's just so bad timing. It's like such bad timing. But anyways, I will get this one soon. But it has been a pain in my butt trying to get it. Another 2-pack that I regret not buying is the Aku and Samurai Jack 2-pack. I wish I bought this one when it originally came out. So this is a New York Comic Con exclusive, I believe from 2019 last year. And honestly, this is like a childhood show. I don't really remember too much about the show, but it was such a great show. I know that for sure. I remember little bits and pieces. I could go back and watch it, but it's not at the top of my list. I'm watching so many shows right now. But honestly, this one I would have bought just for nostalgia. I should have bought it when it was at 60 bucks, and it just shot up randomly. I don't know why. It just shot up like freaking crazy. It's just one of those Cartoon Network pops, or those old cartoon shows pops that just randomly shoots up. And for a year of it being out, honestly, $185 value is crazy. And I believe that's the official sticker. The other sticker is probably more at like the $130 range, but still, super expensive. I didn't have the opportunity to buy it. I think it was, I forget where this was exclusive to. Does it say here? I mean, I know it was a New York Comic Con exclusive. I mean the shared retailer. I don't remember the shared retailer, but I really wish I did pick this one up because I did have the Johnny Bravo and then the Dexter's Laboratory, so I could have had a cool Cartoon Network set going, but I sold those off. I kind of do regret selling those because they were such cool Pops, but at the time, I think I sold them to get something else for the collection. So yeah, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices with certain Pops. But this 2-pack, I definitely do regret not buying at like $60 because it is such a cool 2-pack to have in anybody's collection if you are a fan of the show or if you're a fan of, you know, old school Cartoon Network shows. So I do regret this one. Another one that I seriously regret so much, and I love this Pop and I really, really want it, we have the Peter Parker from Marvel for Spider-Man. Now, as you guys know, I have been collecting Spider-Man. I have villains down here, and all the way down here, I do have the Spider-Man themselves. Now, the reason I regret buying this one, and this one is a fairly newer one, because I did start collecting Spider-Man like 2 months ago, I think, or maybe almost 3 months now. And the reason this one's on the list is because when I started collecting Spider-Man, this is one that's been on my want list for, honestly, for a long time. Originally, when I did start collecting, I was collecting Marvel at one point. This was about 3 years ago. And when I was collecting Marvel, this one was one I wanted to get. It's a Kamikaze exclusive. And honestly, I should have bought it when it was at like $100. I remember it being at $100, and then it jumped up to $130 and stayed there for a while. And now it's at almost $200. I did have the opportunity to buy it at for $165 on Mercari. I was messaging this dude, but it was like damaged on one of the corners, and I wasn't a big fan. I was like, man, if I'm getting this Pop, like this big Grail that I want for the collection, I need it to be in great condition, like the best condition possible. So I passed on that, and then it went up more in value, and I was like, oh my gosh. Ugh. So it is on my want list. It is an elusive Pop for sure, a very rare Pop, all the way from 2013. Very hard to find in good condition because it's almost a decade old, which is crazy. So I will have it one day. I will. But for now, he's going to stay on the wish list for a while. Next up, guys, we have 2 of the One Piece Grails that I do regret not buying for a very long time ago. About a year and a half ago, I think. I remember Law being at, oh my god, $150 maybe. $120 to $150 for the longest time. He's currently sitting at $250 on the Funko app. However, he might be selling for a little bit lower than that or a little bit higher depending on the seller on eBay or Mercari. I've seen some around 200 to like 250, but I've also seen some at 300 to 350. So it's a little bit split down the middle, 50-50 there. But I wish I would have watched One Piece sooner, to be honest. I am currently watching it on my second channel. If you want to check it out, Luminous Zero, I'm like 55 parts in, which is great. Obviously, I'm nowhere near Law. I think he's like still not for until the 200 to 300 episode range. But a lot of that is that I would just rather knock out the Grails fast. So if something happens in the show later on, or if, you know, something happens, I have it now, so I don't have to pay double of what it is now. Like, look what happened with Ichigo from Bleach, or the Attack on Titan Pops, or some of the Dragon Ball Z Pops, or My Hero Academia, Dabi, Master Chaco, you know? I could go on and on with this. So it's just a lot of it is, even though I haven't met the characters yet, and this is Brook, too, which I'll throw him up here, too, but I have a little story for that. A lot of it is that I wish I bought these characters when they were cheaper. Now, Brook, I'm so mad about that one. I know I'm probably going to like the character later on, maybe. We'll see. When I do get to that point. It's not for a very long time. However, I remember him being in stores. There were so many, and people did not want this Pop. And it just randomly went up in value. And he is sitting at $195 for the official con sticker. Probably about... no, maybe that might be the shared price. Actually, yeah, that's the shared one. The con sticker is a little bit more. It's about 200 to 220-ish, maybe. But, yeah, the Brook with guitar. Oh, my God. I remember seeing, like, 30 of these things. And I skipped right over it. I think it was the same time Grade 8 Vegeta came out during the con, 2018. Yeah, I believe so. And Killer Frost as well. And I picked up those two. Killer Frost, she's a pretty big grail now. And he's $200 now. Oh my god. I had the opportunity to buy so many at $15. It's so crazy. Now, anybody could, say that for any pop, really. But it's like, given the circumstances I'm in now, with me watching the show, I'm like, I hate my life. Now I have to drop $200 if I like this character. That's what I feel like right now. If I like Brook, I'm going to have to spend like $200. And something could happen. He could go up even more in value. We don't know. There is a new Brook dropping soon. There's a new Zoro coming soon. So those pops could end up going up in value more and more and more and more and more, So yeah, I regret Brook and Law. I wish I bought them. I wish I bought them earlier. I wish I watched the show earlier for sure, because they are two very expensive grails in set. I do have Chopper, Flock Chopper here, so I got him for a very good deal for about $90. Actually, less than that. Probably like 60. Yeah, I think like $60 I got him. And he's sitting at about $140, so not too bad there. And the last few pops we have are all from the same set, so we'll go through these one at a time. First up, we have the Dark Knight trilogy, Dark Knight Rises. This one is Bane. So, the reason I say this one is I love the Dark Knight trilogy. It is my favorite Batman, Christian Bale, period, Batman movies. Just amazing. I really wish Christian Bale would have reprised the role. I'm excited to see what Robert Pattinson does. However, I really wish Christian Bale. So I'm like confusing myself. I really wish Christian Bale would have came back. Can't believe he turned down like $50 million for that role. Crazy. Whoa! I'd be like, yeah, I'll be Batman for 10 more years for $50 million. But I can understand why. Kind of. It's a tricky situation. Anyways, this Bane is $130. I remember when this Bane was like, it was a grail kind of in that set, but it was like $50. And I remember having Catwoman, Batman, and the Joker. And at the time, I think I was in that new collector phase where I was like, I can't bring myself to drop like $50 to $60 for a pop like that, And he might have been at like 70. Actually, no, he sat at 75 for the longest time. I think I have that wrong, 75. And now he's at 130, which is just nuts. Now, this is one of the pops that was just kind of like inflated during the pandemic. Well, we're still in the pandemic, but you guys know what I mean. This one and a few in the set that just got inflated in price, and people just kept throwing money at it to buy it and spending more money on it on auctions and raising the price of it. And it sucks because I really love these movies. Like I said, I had the Joker, Batman from The Dark Knight Rises, and the Catwoman pop, which was one of the ones that are hardest to get as well. And I really wanted the patina Batman. Oh, I wanted that so bad, but it was always at $800 for the longest time. I just couldn't spend that much money on a pop. It's just too much. My max was like $300. But yeah, this Bane, I've never had him in my collection, and I've always wanted him, and I've just never picked him up. Now he's too expensive. It's just too crazy. Another one is the Bank Robber Joker. This pop sat at like $100, $120 for the longest time. And he just shot up like crazy to $330 on the Funko app currently, and selling for like $400 to freaking $500. It's nuts. It's freaking crazy. And I wanted this one for so long, and I never got him. He was just so expensive at the time. And then now he's triple the price. So, yeah. Another one, and the final one on our list, is the Dark Knight Joker Glow 2-pack. This is one I'm just most upset about. Out of all of them, I'm the most upset. I wanted this freaking Gemini exclusive 480-piece 2-pack for the longest time. It was such a cool grail. I remember it being at like $380 to $400. And now you can't find this thing for under like $1,200, I feel like. I'm pretty sure from the last sales that I've seen and people selling it in groups. You cannot find, at least the minimum, you can't find it for under $100 or $1,000. It's so rare now. And honestly, it's 480 pieces in the world, so I can understand. But it got like $1,000 price bump. Like, what? All because this freaking pandemic. This 2020 has been the worst year for being a collector. Whether you're buying or selling sometimes, depending on what you have. It's been a year. It's been a year. But yeah, it's been crazy. So definitely one I do regret not buying. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just spit everywhere. Gross. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see the pops that I wish I didn't buy in the collection, let me know down below. I think I got a few in here that I wish I didn't buy that were like super expensive at the time and kind of decreased in value. Let me know if you want to see that type of video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I want you guys to comment down below if you made it this far. What is a pop that you regret not buying? Did it go up in value? Is it really hard to find? I'd love to know down below in the comments. Anyways, I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. I appreciate the support so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. Seriously, your support means so much. The dedication you guys have to supporting me every month, watching my videos, liking my videos, sharing my videos, all of you guys. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys are amazing. And everyone on the channel included as well. Thank you guys, channel members, everyone. I love you guys so much, and it means the world to me that you guys choose to support me each and every day is what I'm trying to say. So thank you. I also want to tell you guys to make sure to join the Facebook group and Discord. They're great communities. They're buy, sell, and trade, and you can make a ton of friends there. I promise you, they're just amazing. So make sure to check those out. Links down below. And lastly, make sure to be following my social medias, Instagram and Twitter, to stay up to date. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.